Yo, right everybody, we are here today checking out yet another one of your boys' Steam Summer Sale pickups, and I can't help but feel like, Steam was making a concerted effort to bombard me with every single Monster Girl game that was on sale this time around, because this is the second one that I'm picking up here today. This little banger right here is known as Monster Girl Manager. As you could imagine, we're going to be managing Monster Girls. I think the premise is that we were revived as some sort of, demon lord that happens to control monsters, but something happens along the way where all the monsters that we summon happen to be Monster Girls.
That's good.
That who you see running in there on the screen, by the way, that's supposed to be the Monster Lord. I can't help but feel like that's Alphonse Elric from Full Metal. Is it just me? Let's see, it's supposed to be around here somewhere. Wait, there, haha. Let me just move some rocks out of the way. Alright, this looks right. Now, where did I put that scroll? Here it is, let's see. Reviving the Monarch of Monsters. Step 1, locate a legendary summoning circle. Check. Step 2, retrieve the following ingredients. 4 milestones of large size, the remains of the previous monarch, and 3 letters of blood from the dungeon boss. Oh shoot, I think I'm short on blood. Oh, maybe I can substitute some of my own? Now just take this knife and ow! Okay, it wasn't that much. It'll probably be fine. Step 3, using the blood, paint the monarch's name around the circle and... what was their name again? Should be written down here somewhere. My name, alright. I guess we won't name him Alphonse Elric after all. Let's go here with the old... you gotta bring back the old 69er for the monarch of Monster Girls, I would say. It is indeed I, Falcon 69 in my Alphonse Elric-like armor body. And we have been apparently revived by a demon girl Monster Girl, which probably is the reason why when we create monsters, they're Monster Girls, because you use some of your blood. Here we are. Welcome to Tributa, the town by the river. We aren't in danger here, so let's take a rest. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Demogi. Nice to meet you. You've been dead, I guess, for a long time. I bet you're confused. Allow me to explain some things. First of all, we just exited a dungeon. Dungeons are multi-floored underground structures that exist across the continent. They basically give us a breakdown of the game, which obviously is going to be having our Monster Girls work different random jobs up here in town. But the primary focus is going to be making money to equip them, so we go to these underground dungeons and, make progress, find treasure, etc., etc. So it's definitely a Monster Girl-focused dungeon crawler. So, essentially, this all works out, as I understand, randomized, right? You put in random numbers, random names, and things pop up. But if you were to use the race that the Monster Girl belongs to, you will get that particular race. And because they added just recently, as I mentioned, the Arachnes and the Kitsunes, let's see indeed if this still works. So, Kitsune? That's a harpy. No, that's not the Kitsune that I wanted.
Get him out of here!
Maybe it's because I capitalized. Ah, yes! It was because I capitalized. And you also notice, that I spelled it as Kitsune. I thought it was supposed to be Kitsune, like K-I-T.
You were right.
Now, this kind of works like a little bit like Darkest Dungeon in terms of the combat, because we're going to have combat in the game, obviously. But certain skills will only hit depending on what part of the grid you're on. So like, some of these attacks will only hit if you're in the back row. Some of these are only available if you're in the middle row. And if you're in the front, only some of these are available as well. So it kind of has a little bit of a Darkest Dungeon-like. Roxy. And here's what I'll say. I'm planning on only doing like a one-shot on this one here to kind of bring it to your attention. But if we do more of this game going forward, let me know in the comments, and by leaving a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, would like to see more. What I could do is like, future summons I could use, again, names such as we did like with my lovely wife recently. So let's go with that one. Okay. Hey there, Falcon. Is this the Monster Girl you decided to go with? Hey there, good luck with those dungeons. While you were at the shrine, I talked to a few of the monster businesses around here. They agreed to employ any of the Monster Girls, so thank you. I will now take over and give them a rundown. So now we could put this girl to work in different areas to get money. But also, it'll also level up some of their stats while also decreasing like their energy and stuff like that. You have to rest them on occasion at the inns and at the spas and whatnot. You could also talk to them to build up your repertoire with them. For what reason, Falcon? You're just a courteous monster lord of the monster girls.
Bullshit.
Let's see here. Right now we only have one action point a week, so we could put her somewhere, we could talk to her, but that's going to be about it. We're going to be able to level this up over time by using up money to get more action points. That way, when we have more monster girls to control, we can actually chat with them more than once and, actually give them attention all around. Hey there, I'm Foxy Roxy. I look forward to working with you. Let's see here. So, we'll talk with this one, sure. It is the beginning of a new year. I hope this year is a good one. Splendid. And that was amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. And there goes our action point for this one. Now, where are we going to focus on here first? Well, let's see. First and foremost, you follow me. This is going to be the resting area. So right now you are fully rested, no problem there. This will increase your strength twice. Your energy and motivation will go down. I normally do try to focus on having a melee individual first, right? And luckily you already kind of pushed towards strength. So you know what? This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect because we're going to focus on something you already kind of do well. So, it is going to be here. You're going to be a gym trainer. That's what you're going to be working at. Now, before we get subbing more girls, we need to get an upgrade to that. Let's go to the store here really quickly. She'll give us a rundown of what's what, but essentially we're going to have like different types of food and items to give the girls to, build up their repertoire with them and whatnot. You could also get different clothing for them, so, you could dress up your monster girls, obviously. Now we're looking for upgrades to start off with. We have girl capacity. We're going to pick that up right now. We're going to be fairly broke, but this will allow us right now to get one more extra monster girl. And how about we try ourselves a little Lamia. A little bit of monster girl, snake girl, just because I know the name I would give her. We got the Lamia, perfect. I know the exact name we got to give her as well. This right here, no doubt about it. Going to be Alice, and you are going to be, at least for now, in the middle. So I don't think you could be in the back unless there's somebody in the middle there. Let's go to our first dive here. And essentially how this works out is that we have all these tiles that we go through. We will find some of these treasures, enemies, events, but the caveat is that, say for instance we have left, this is ourselves, we will move left until there's like a crossroads. So if there's like, say, another empty spot here, it'll just continue moving left. So right now let's see about going right. As we stop right there, and it'll continue going down, down, down until it hits like a crossroad for you to actually make a choice. Now while we're doing this, you can see our energy is depleting here with the girls. So that's something to definitely keep our eyes open on. Here we have a random event, and we have a fight of some kind. Oh no, Alice discovers a hole in their pack. It seems as though an artifact has fallen out. Luckily for us, we don't have any artifacts yet, so even though it was a bad event, we didn't really lose anything out of it. Let's go to our very first fight. And again, this kind of, if you're familiar with Darkest Dungeon, very similar to that, so I'll just kind of skip through that. We have some weak enemies to start off with. We have a little bat that's 7, and a little Slimer as well. Well, I guess we'll start off with hit chance 90. Let's get this green Slimer out of the way we can. Oh, just enough for the one hit kill, perfect. Inflicts bleed. Chop down with a mighty sword. Ooh, that's a strong one right there. Well, that extra power. So we got some coin, and we also got ourselves what seems to be an artifact. This would be a Venom Gland. Inflicts poison when attacking an enemy. So we could now stack up poison and bleed if we give this over to Foxy Roxy. So you know what? Give that over to Foxy Roxy. Alright. More than likely here, I mean, there could be an adventure, but it seems like we're not going to get anywhere from there, so let's go up instead. Go up right. It's been a bigger first floor than I'm accustomed to. We can now head off to the next floor. Or we could, check this out, and I will. There's also an event off to the right here. Tail Slam, yes. Let's start off with you. Down. Not really sure about, causing bleed on slimes right there. It was immune to it, but more than likely poison worked. The attack was resisted. Oh, you know what? That's because I believe we used a slash attack on the slime, their body, gelatinous. Not really be too useful. What is this? We got ourselves a s'more. Recovers additional health when camping. This is, whenever we find a camp and we rest, if you have this equipped, the girls will get more HP back. I mean, you might as well give it Alice for now, but it's not really too worthwhile. What I'm looking for right now is just items to sell, so we could actually start buying some items for the girls, some better clothing as well, if you know what I'm saying. Sitting in the center of this round room is a lonely well. Looking in, you can see dark water. Toss a few coins in and make a wish, or take a drink from the well. I mean, if I was guaranteed, like, energy restoration, I'd do it. But I feel like that's probably be more maybe HP regeneration, or maybe even HP, depletion. You're drinking out of a random dark well, somewhere in the dungeon. So you know what? Let's just toss a few coin in there. By a few coin, I didn't mean 50. Okay? I meant like maybe 2 or 3. Sitting in the center of this round room is a lonely well. You feel luckier somehow. Now, once you get to a certain level of the dungeon, you will fight a boss, which you want to build yourself up to, because that first boss will wreck you if you're not ready. You hear a faint whistling sound. As you stop to listen, your team is surrounded by a cloud of gas that burns the eyes and throat. Oh, I feel very lucky right now, let me tell you. We were all poisoned. And this, by the way, stacks. So that's going to be hurting us until we get into combat to deplete that. Something placed a giant boulder in this room. You see a bit of cloud is pinned underneath it. Have Alice try to grab what is underneath while holding up the boulder. Have Roxy try to move the boulder. I'm not sure if holding it over your head's really a thing, so let's just see about Foxy's extra strength to just push it. Roxy pushes the boulder off to the side. Underneath is a skeleton holding an artifact. Ooh. Oh, yo, inflicts burn when attacking the enemy? Now that's what's up. So now we could definitely hand that over to Alice, right? Yes, because she's got the small right now. Okay, so now she's got a way to inflict status. Roxy has 2 of them. That's already the next floor, huh? Let's head off to it. I'm hoping that maybe soon enough we could come to... Not sure I'll do a fight. But like a resting area for us to get some more energy back here. Once your energy goes, then you start losing HP slowly, little by little. Radicates, huh? Well, let's start off here with the old tail slam. Enough for the kill. Very good. And let's do sword chop. Too easy on those bad boys right there. S'more don't really care, but we'll go ahead and put it in our take-home chest. Now, whenever we decide to leave the dungeon, we can leave it right now. And you will take only some of the items in your chest here. The only way you're allowed to take everything is if you find yourself a camping spot and leave through the camping spot. But if I was to leave right now because things are looking bad, there's a random chance you're going to lose some of the items that you've already picked up so far. Another well again, huh? Well, last time throwing money didn't really do much for me. Maybe we'll drink. And maybe we'll recover energy energy would be nice. We did recover energy. Yo, let's go. Okay, puts us in the game a bit longer. Found ourselves yet another staircase. I feel like we're kind of like, beelining towards the boss for now, which right now we would not have a chance at beating. So like, let's stay on this floor for now and just explore a bit more. Oh, good. So much for that luck that we talked about earlier. Suddenly, jets of fire burst from unseen openings in the ceiling. Your team is engulfed in flame and smoke. So now my girls are poisoned and also on fire. I should have left. Look at this. There was nothing here. I just got burned. I should have just left. Terrible luck so far. I'm gonna beat up. Oh no!
Goblin Slayer.
Yes, there they are. In all goblin glory, let's go. You know where this is going, right? Monster girls and goblins? Yes, you do. Tail slam down over here. Oh, not enough for the kill. I'm very upset, but we got the burn. So the burn's gonna kill you, unfortunately, more than likely though after your action, so there is that. Is this enough to bring you down? Yes, alright. So Goblino is down. Oh, he multiplied. And by multiplying, he got an orb up there as well. It's a colored orb. Sometimes any particular colored orbs up there that you could use and your enemies could also use to set off some of your special attacks, mind you. Well, luckily for you guys, or at least luckily for me, unfortunately for you, you are Dunsky now. Another s'more. I guess we'll put that in my take-home chest. Now then, I would like to find a fire campsite at some point here and, rest. A machine hums gently in the corner. There seems to be a coin-sized slot on its front. A small cavity of its base is covered with a metal flap. Slide some coins into the slot. Jostle the machine. Leave the machine alone. I believe on my test run of this game, I had a slime girl, and the slime girl got like an extra special ability to be able to just, slime herself on in there and get an item for you. Just really cool, because basically, based on the type of girls you have, you could actually do random, or you could take or tackle on these events differently, depending on your skills, obviously. Fine, let's slide a coins 80. Why do you always have to use just about everything that you have? Let's see, it contains an artifact, a s'more. Well, I mean, we got 80, we'll end up selling this for 300, I guess it's fine, but... Look at this, 3 s'mores already. What a little bit of variety here. How about something that sells for 2,000 would be nice. Okay, let's tail slam you because you are stronger to my slashing, obviously. Oh, the burn killed it this time. And that should be it for you. There we go, that's the easy one. Oh, nice, and we got the poison one. So we already have the poison one in Foxy. Alice has the burn one. So right now we're fine. We're gonna put that into my take-home chest, which is nice because that's 2,000. That's gonna give us a lot of money back home. Or not back home, but back in town. So our energy's now depleted. We're gonna be starting losing HP. I'm gonna stay on the current floor. I can't believe we haven't found one fireplace yet. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dude, are you gonna really burn me again? A cage hangs above a pool of lava. Inside you can see a skeleton holding an artifact. Have Alice try to lasso the artifact with the cage. Have Alice try to jump to the cage. Well, I mean, Alice, you lasso me with your tail, right? Again, Lamia. Alice skillfully lassos the artifact and yanks it out. You see what I'm saying? That's what I like about the character-specific, skill, or at least chances to get through these events here. It was a sleeping bag. Recover more energy when camping. I mean, definitely put that into my take-home chest. Can we find ourselves I can't believe we haven't found one single campfire in 4 floors. A peculiar masked creature approaches your team. They mumble something and point towards one of Alice's artifacts. Give your hot brand to the creature, conceal the hot brand, and turn your back to the creature. How dare it try to steal from you? Attack the creature.
Bad idea.
But I'm curious where this event leads, so fine. The creature takes the artifact and gives you a... I can't lose what we just got. Foxy has passed out. We only got Alice left over. Oh, campsite. Thank you. Oh, thank you. The clutchest campsite of all time. When things are looking grim, my girl's out, and we only got one left over. Okay, yeah, get out of here. So as I mentioned earlier, we needed to find this in order to keep everything to our name. Return from the expedition. Everything gets kept. Return to town. Okay. That was good. Now, obviously, what we needed to, build up to next is going to be an extra action. So, I can talk to both my girls now. Let's see. Also, it might be time to give you some rest for sure. I mean, both of you need rest, to be honest. Let's, follow me. And assign for rest. Let's talk to you. Don't think just because you summon me I have to like you or anything. My name is Alice, so deal with it. What is your personality like again? Basically, they all act depending on their personality. It was really gloomy, and then you had to show up. All this mud everywhere is awful. Whenever I go inside, I track mud everywhere, and it's so embarrassing. I tried doing a shimmy on doormats, but it takes forever and it never gets all off. When I get home, I still find mud stuck between my scales. Sad, It's sad being Lamia here in this muddy town. Let's have you, follow. And rest as well. Both of you are, completely winded here, so that's fine. Let's go off to the weekend. No money from you guys, but I plan to make money right now by selling some things. Let's go off to the store. And, where do artifacts? Yes. And I'll sell the Venom Gland for now as well. So this will bring us up to 2,700 roughly, almost 3,000. But more importantly, gives us one more action per day. So we'll definitely pick that up. We're left with 17. Again, now we can start working on maybe getting gifts for the girls. But we also got to style and profile them a little bit too, don't we? Let's see here. We have enough for the maid uniform.
Yes! Yes!
And there it is. Kitsune, maid uniform across the board. Make sure to change the color on these two. Oh, you can't. Green is kind of a weird color for I'll keep the original white and black. That's the one that kind of works for us. So it's gonna be your sunny outfit, right? Which is great and everything. But how about we copy and paste that, more importantly, for dungeon usage. There we go. Alright. And then Lamia, you will be next time we get some more money. So unfortunately, we're basically out of time. Let me talk to the girls here, and I'll probably rest them one more time so they're just about filled up. And then if we do more of this going forward, what I said I would do is we could start naming monster girls based on your name suggestions, and just do a bit more. So if you guys do enjoy, let me know in the comments by leaving a thumbs up, and if I do more of this, you'd like to have one of the girls named after your suggestions, give me the name suggestion in the comments down below. I'll scuffle through them, and I will pick them out and choose them based on what seems to kind of work on whatever we summon. Let's see about talking with you here today. Do you ever feel like something is missing? It feels like I've forgotten something, but I don't know what it is. Okay, cool. Lamia? What are you looking at? Be useful for once and stand in front of the sun. I mean, I do have a little bit of extra height on her, that's for sure. Cool. Lamias have special organs near their cheeks that allow them to sense heat. Heat vision is pretty cool, I guess. You don't have any of heat, though. Why is that? Because I'm a suit of armor. I told you, I'm Alphonse Elric. Alright, so I'm going to rest. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.